number 7 in field goal percentage defense. They're holding Miami to 34% shooting after that first quarter.
And we
nailed it. As much as I'd love to see the charge, I think Coach Finch wanted to.
Charge thing. You just labeled Kevin Scott the best articulator in the league. He's ruffled a lot of officiating feathers around the association.
That's okay. I think he does a good job. I like him.
You said the best job.
Good.
Here's Payne. Jab stepping and bottoms up for Bam.
An absolute difference maker for Bam. That jab step sets it up. He fakes with the right foot, backs the defender off. Raise up and then shot. He's making that at a high level.
Kyle Anderson with a heat foul as Conley pitches out. Long three for Reed and a long rebound for Bam Adebayo. Well, the Heat down by 7. Minnesota's biggest lead has been 9. The Heat's biggest lead has been 3. Oh, from behind, knocked away by Alexander Walker. Leads to a breakout. Dante DiVincenzo. Minnesota shooting 54%. Right now the Heat are at 37%. Terry Rozier enters the game for the first time tonight. Duncan maneuvering to his left. Bam with 5 on the shot clock. And that one comes down to Anthony Edwards, who already has 6 points and 6 rebounds. Kyle Anderson picking him up. Made him pass it out to Alexander Walker. And DiVincenzo gives it back deep in that corner. Landed right in the lap of Robinson. Couple minutes in, second period. Terry Rozier. Top side to Anderson. Kyle's pass picked off by Conley.
Playing him pass right now. Kyle Anderson has to be more aggressive, looking to score in those scenarios. They're playing the passing lane.
Edwards back to Conley, the left-hander. Misses on the 3. 17 of their 27 attempts have been from 3. Jaquez stripped by Alexander.
He's a cousin of
to Utah and finally to Minnesota. Scored 20 points in their recent win Tuesday against Philly. Bam with a slam on a
straight line drive. Really was able to face up, find a seam, and boy, went right on top of the rim there.
High post Reed over to Conley on the wing. Deflected and stolen by Kyle Anderson. Anderson, like a utility infielder, does a lot of things well. Double team on Bam. Open 3, Jaquez Jr.
4-7 shooting.
8:49 remaining here in the first half. Alexander Walker misses it. Bam secures another Heat rebound. Hero back in. Sends it out to Rozier. Splits the D. Ooh, got right to the rim and came up empty. Alexander Walker on the move. From a dotted line, he knocks it in. Boy, he's played all 65 games this year for the Wolves. Again, a 9-point lead. What a steal that was. Clark. Jalen Clark.
It's a very talented team and a hard team to score on.
Julius Randle back in that starting lineup the last 4 games. He has 8 points thus far. John Crotty and Eric Reed will send it back to you for the rest of the second quarter.
Thank you, guys. I'm right there with Coach Rossi, and the Timberwolves defense has been outstanding. They got 5 blocks, 4 steals, and they're holding the Heat to 34% shooting in the first half. Defense wins. Hero on the turn, way off, and the rebound comes down to Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, Tyler has just not been able to get in sync. 1 for 5 with just 1 assist, and he missed that last game and just doesn't seem to be in any kind of offensive rhythm.
That if you play and you don't play as well because you're not feeling good, people forget about that. Just triple of the night. That cuts the deficit to 8. Conley. Kaboom.
Again, you got to be able to read the defense there and understand scouting report wise. Michael Conley just too good a 3-point shooter at almost 40%. You got to go over top of those side pick and rolls.
Conley has 8 points already. He averages 8 a game. Bam missed it inside. Timberwolves trying to build on this 11-point second quarter lead. Timberwolves' best they've been this year is 7 over 500. Right now they are 6 games over. Randle working on the smaller Davion Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Conley gonna let it go. And a long rebound, batted away by Highsmith. He took that away from the waiting hands of Julius Randle. Tyler, kaboom! That man going to stay quiet. 209 made threes.
That's how good he is and how quick it can change. On the move, no dribble, just catching and firing out beyond the arc for his first triple.
Tyler Hero, a man who has tripled in 97 of his last 100 games for the Heat. A staggering three-point numbers for Tyler. Oh, from behind, what a steal that was. Raylan Clark with a great defensive play. And they don't capitalize on the missed layup. Rebound comes down to McDaniels, though. What a play that was by Clark defensively, though. Wide open three, Alexander Walker. Well, the Heat dodged a few scares on that possession. Down by 8. Here comes Hero with a flip to Highsmith. Kaboom!
And does a nice job finishing around the rim, so they missed that component as well.
He's missing Ware. They're also missing Wiggins. Niko Jovic out with the broken hand. That's Randle. He misses. Rebound, Mitchell. Playing a little bumper cars with DiVincenzo to get that loose ball. Heat trailing by 5. 5 minutes left, first half. Hero on a drive, a flip. Oh, Bam tried to deflect it in, could not hang in the air long enough. Randle. Mitchell ran out. McDaniels missed it, and Bam snaps down his 7th rebound of the half. Going deep for Tyler. Oh!
Mitchell ran Julius Randle off that three-point line. Wolves stuck with a quick short-arm baseline shot there. So pretty good. Miami starting to lock in here.
DiVincenzo, another triple games this year with a toe injury. Tonight's his 6th game back. He's averaging almost 15 points per game in his last 5. So having DiVincenzo and Randle healthy again, John, gives Minnesota a chance to ramp it up before the postseason.
Yeah, so much more offensive firepower for them. Has docked that one in, but DiVincenzo's got great range too, E, and that was a 26-footer he hit on that last possession. The Miami's defense predicated on protecting the paint. It's hard to stretch that far out away and contest shooters.
John talked to a lot. Oh, DiVincenzo from Biscayne Boulevard. Bam with his 8th rebound. Talked to a lot of Minnesota people tonight, John, that gauge their feeling, but I wanted to ask you your thoughts on the Karl-Anthony Towns trade to the Knicks, bringing in DiVincenzo and Randle.
Yeah, look, I think they lost a huge weapon in Karl-Anthony Towns. I mean, he gave them the ability to score inside and out, real physical presence inside as well. You know, I think it's really been a better trade for the Knicks overall, but some of that's health this year. Both those guys, DiVincenzo and Randle, missed a lot of games, but I think a lot of that was Minnesota looked at the fact that financially they were going to have to pay out even more money, and that was a lot of that decision was financial. It wasn't just talent driven.
Nice drive and finish years ago. That was 3 years ago. This is his 3rd year with the Timberwolves. That was the sort of the beginning of the end of the Towns here in Minnesota.
Good point. And, you know, really changed the dynamic of their team, made them very defensive oriented, but started to their defensive mentality and ID that they bring. But again, to play him with Karl-Anthony Towns, that was really an awkward way, or sort of counter to the way the league was going, and it worked out, getting them ultimately to a conference final.
Yeah, they made it to Game 5 when they were beaten by Dallas. Bam Adebayo is turning in. He has 12 points and 9 rebounds. Miami's within 2 after twice trailing by 11 in this first half. Anthony Edwards.
He's been quiet. He's been off the ball so much. Keep doubling him nicely there. He just can't get any touches and in rhythm.
Nice pass by Julius Randle. Unselfish club. Edwards and Randle both sharing. Minute 50 left, second quarter, a 4-point Minnesota lead. Bam, again, triple teamed, he scored again.
And that's his 3rd
Tight to compete and win. That's Bam Adebayo's story. The 15.9 rebound half. That man a great leader in every way, on and off the court for the Heat. The most popular teammates in the league. 1-point lead for Minnesota. Minute 30 left here in the second quarter. Edwards against Highsmith could not get a shot off. McDaniels does and misses. DiVincenzo darting in for the rebound. McDaniels stripped on a steal by Tyler Hero. Pella, yes! Myers here late in the second quarter.
Great steal by Tyler Hero. Starts that break and gives Miami numbers with Pella able to finish.
Inside, McDaniels with a slam.
Until they worked on that in their shoot around, they went right to the high post and then found the cutter on the baseline.
Hero, kaboom! It's triple. It's a 20-7 Heat run to lead it 52-50. Reed got it. Naz Reed. Both teams identical. 20 for 45 shooting. Oh, Mitchell got past his man, the rookie Clark, but missed on the line. Anthony Edwards, a top 5 scorer in the league this year. At almost 28 points per game, he only has 6 here in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Here comes Edwards. Into the corner and out of bounds. The Heat. With 5 seconds left, Bam having trouble in the Bam. 1 second left, he fires a 3.